Hi everyone, this is Menz here, playing the Tier 10 Russian heavy tank, the IS-7, here on the Siegfried Line. Now, this is going to be kind of iffy. Always with Tier 10 tank stories, you have to keep in mind they can almost negate any armor on the front of this, if they choose so. Against their standard rounds, you do have a chance to bounce off your upper glacis. However, if they switch over to premium rounds, more likely than not, they're just going to go through any armor that you have, especially that 183. They usually use HES shells, and it's just something with the IS-3 where it doesn't have any huge positives to it, but it's a jack-of-all-trades tank that, to me, has enough positives to make it a very good public tank, especially while playing solo or with one other person. But when you come up against one of these high alpha tanks, you don't exactly have too many things to fall back on to warrant trying to face them head on. If I can skirt around them, I will do so, just to avoid getting almost all my HP taken off in one shot. Hey, this guy is definitely pushing out there and taking a lot of risks. Now if I can get up to this road over here, I will do so. It's going to be a little tricky, but from this side you do have a little bit of advantage because the corner here is a little set back from the other corner, so you're able to push in there a little easier. I'm gonna pull back a little bit just in case if tank pulls out here, I don't want to be out in the open. But usually if you're not really spotted, the enemy will push up here thinking, oh, nobody's here. You can get one good shot off, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. Still worth a try though. Okay, so we have the IS-7 here. Might be able to work something on this side if I'm lucky. Let's see, be careful about this T-54. Okay, this T-30. Just being a little careful at first. I'm just expecting them to push up here because we don't have anybody kind of holding them back there. Okay, this ST1's making a move, but unfortunately this enemy IS-7 pushed up as well. Now we have a couple enemies over here, which is a big concern. They're not paying attention to me yet, but they will. I don't know why nobody is kind of picking up on me here, but his T-30, lowest HP so far. Just need to move up to get my armor a little better. But I'm most likely gonna die here, unless if by some miracle someone saves me. Help! But it's the luck of the draw when you push out here and nobody's really coming to help you, and the whole team's kind of falling around you. But from the south, the route that I took, that corner, since it's a little set back from the corner in front of it, you can get in there even if there's any enemies sitting there in the beginning, because you'll be able to push up and they won't have any good shots on you, and they won't see you most times. So heading from the south with heavy tanks, you can be a little bit more aggressive than heading from the north in most cases. So I'm gonna hop into something else here, probably a medium tank. So with the tier 10 Russian tank, the T-62a, it's going to be okay. I'll say, depending on the map, either you can kind of play further out and support, or getting closer if you are kind of in a group. Now, they have a ton of freaking bat chats here. I'm probably gonna head over to the flag area, most likely. Maybe because there's a lot of mediums, and most likely most of the enemy team is gonna head over there. And if we don't get the hilly terrain, we're gonna kind of be locked out from that entire side of the map. Okay, I need to head downhill here to start picking up a little bit of speed. No use in me going up there. I'm not gonna see anything. I've got to be careful with getting myself cut off, but I will hop over to this side and then kind of give a little peek. Don't really see anything. Oop. Whoopsies. Don't want to give the enemies a chance to know that we're here. At the same time, we do have to see them before they kind of roll in here and take us by surprise. Okay, I got spotted from something. Now, a lot of times the enemy will actually come in from this side. You don't really have much warning if they do that. Here's an E5. Got hit and tracked there. So he's either going to use a repair kit, or he's going to be taking a lot of damage, which he might still be tracked, so I'm still going to throw another shell down that way. It'd be nice if I could spot him one more time. There's one medium. It's a pretty nice hit they got on him. Medium. I'm just waiting for those two heavies to move down. I'm not lit up by these mediums, so they're playing a little conservative on that side. But at least their heavies aren't really playing that smart, because these E5s are kind of out in the open here, giving us good side shots. As long as if Artie doesn't hit me, I should be fine. But I'll take one more shot at this. Now I'm going to start moving back. I'm going to bump up a little bit just to move my location a hair. Okay, now we can jump in and fight a little bit closer here. Which I might be able to get one shot off on this FV if I'm lucky. But having these hills is a huge strength on this map because you're able to push the enemy back a little bit by little. And there's not too much that they can do about it. Okay, we have guys jumping in here. So I'm gonna try to get a shot off on this FV back here. Shit. Low roll. Okay, good. Someone killed him. That was my main concern about popping out and kind of dying really quickly. Let's get him. He should be dead. Just leopard. Now it's just kind of mopping up the enemy team now. I might have a slim chance of hitting him. But with this map, you really want to, even though encounter, you don't always need to take the flag to do a good job at the beginning. But this side, those center hills in the 3-4 line are very important. It's good cover, and also you're able to spot a few things. And this guy is pretty well hidden. But you're able to spot, you have cover, you have good firing lanes. Yeah, it's still important to keep the right side of the map, but you really just have to keep the enemy from pushing across too far on your side, and you'll do fine. So overall, pretty decent match here. We had the IS-7 game where I kind of got swarmed, but this is a little bit better than that. Completed a mission. Overall, I still only did 1,800 damage, 2 kills, but I did get second amount of experience because I spotted for 2,078 damage and I blocked a little bit. So overall, pretty decent match, and T-62a, definitely a great tier 10 medium tank, and I know the Russians have a lot of tanks similar to it, but I prefer the T-62a over the other ones. So anyway, thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my website, wo2guru.com.